Oh man, so two of the altcoins which we follow very closely on this channel, Algorand and Terra Luna, are both creating amazing patterns and heading from strength to strength. And I'm going to show you whether I think they can hit our immediate price targets and what my longer term price targets for both of these projects are. So stay tuned. If you appreciate that, hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget to collect your free money. Links in the description. You got Swissborg offering you up to 100 euros, guys, when you deposit 50 euros or more. Super great offer there. You've got Coinbase offering $10 in free Bitcoin when you buy or sell $100 or more in crypto. And you've got BlockFi offering $10 in Bitcoin when you deposit up to $100 or more. So free money, get your exchanges set up. They're the ones I use. You can never have enough exchanges set up. So let's get into the charts, because with Algorand, you guys have known we've been covering this for a very long time. And Algorand frustrated a lot of the people here in this community because it just kept going sideways, right? But you guys know I had a high conviction in the coin, I'd continue to DCA into it, continue to buy, and I love these horizontal moments. I mean, this reminds me of Cardano. When you get these sideways movement, if you have high conviction, you love this. You only panic if, for whatever reason, you need the market to justify what the price should be. So when you truly know it's a great project, you love to take this up. It reminds me of Tesla. When I knew Tesla was great in stocks, I was happy for nobody to know about it. Even now, I'm happy that still more people don't know about it, right? It's great because it gives you a chance to keep buying before the price goes high. You're happy for the price to be low for a long time so you can accumulate. You only need it to go high once, right? Because you're only going to sell once. So that's really important to understand as well. Now, this is what happened, just as a recap. We ran all the way up to the top here. We then got rejected all the way back down. We created this triangle pattern here. Now, the interesting thing here was our all-time high sitting there at $2.55. It was just taking long to break out. And initially, we did get our breakout. If I just zoom in a little bit here, there you go. So you can see initially we did get a breakout. And we came out, we started to run back down, and we got a big candles back down, sideways action for a long time, a big candle. This day was very interesting, obviously, when Bitcoin crashed. A nice big strong day followed by a fall back down to close. And then we've had two strong days now. So you've got Algorand up 5% today. It was actually up over 10%, guys, at one point, because you can see the wick on this candle. We wicked all the way up to $2.29, which is fantastic. Now, this keeps us on track for our price target, because you can see here we've not tested the downside risk. The downside is if we go and test the 179, which is our next level of support. But we're very strongly above that now. We need to get above this support level at $2.13 and hold it on the hourly chart, which we'll come and look at in a second. But right now you can see we're just below that, which is a bit of an issue. We wicked all the way very high and we've come back down. We need to continue to fight within the day. But you've got 13 hours within this day for this candle to continue to do well. Now, longer term, what are we looking at? Well, you guys know I set a long time ago, while this triangle was forming, we set this price target up here of $2.77. And I continue to hold that target. It'll be a new high for us on Algorand, and it will be a great target for us to hit as the first step. Now, if I bring out the EMA ribbon, you will see that on Algorand, we are still looking pretty strong. So let that just load up. There we go. You can see these 2 days have really given us the beautiful bounce that we needed. You guys know I'm a big fan of seeing these bounces off the EMA ribbon, and this could really set us up for a good positive move to the upside. And that's what we want to see now. We want to see some momentum, and we want to see us to continue to trend upwards towards our price target at the top there, $2.77 mark. So looking pretty good on Algorand. But what's my longer term price target, right? What do I want Algorand to be doing slightly medium to longer term? Well, if we pull out the weekly chart, what we can do is if I show you my Fibonacci levels, you can see that the golden ratio, which is your, let me just pull that out here, which is your 1.618 mark, sits comfortably here at $3.08. So you've still got another at least, we'll call it almost a double here, left on Algorand for us to head back higher to this zone. Now, of course, I don't expect us to just go straight up there. I expect us to run up, create a new time high, consolidate back down, get above a certain level, and start trending up to the upside here on Algorand. But overall, all looking really good. You guys know that's the technicals, but you know I want to bring in the fundamentals as well. So, you know, the fundamentals of Algorand is a great project, backed by a great founding team. Go check out my price target video on Algorand, which I set a longer term price target and compare it to other similar projects. I've made many videos on Algorand, so go check out the channel, have a search of Algorand channel, and watch and build your conviction in Algorand if you're not sure about it. Always important that you build your conviction, okay? Now I'm going to head over and look at Luna, but before we look at Luna, What I want to remind all of you guys is the pinned comment will be the link to our free public Discord server, guys. That is a really fast growing community, and I want you guys to head over into there. It doesn't cost you a penny. Speak to like-minded people, ask questions, learn about this space, tag me into any questions. You can also vote on what coins you want to see on this channel. Really do get into there, as that will help you become engaged in this community and learn more faster. Because this is all about learning, right? It's all about learning, improving, and understanding this space. The crypto space is new still. There's a new crypto trader and investor born every single day, and I want to help you guys navigate this space. So if you appreciate that, smash the likes and subscribe, and I'm going to flick on over to Luna, because we need to look at Luna. We know Luna have just approved the biggest burn in layer 1 history, right? They're burning almost $4.5 billion of Luna, if I'm not mistaken, which, you know, is about a tenth of its market cap. So this is massive, and this, you know, whilst it may not have an initial run right now, this is going to be big for the long term on Terra Luna. And we can see Luna was doing great even before then. You can see for dating all the way back, let's see where the date is, all the way back here, 13th of August, we've been in this upward channel. And we've just maintained a great, beautiful, this upward channel here. Nice movement all the way to the upside and really building from strength. At one point, we were concerned, okay, maybe we could break to the downside here. Then we got a bit of strength and head back up. We had this wick, obviously, when Bitcoin crashed, but we've managed to maintain strength. Until we lose this purple line, we're looking super strong here on Luna. And obviously after the coin burn, they created a record all-time high sitting at about, if I move me out the way, you can see right about there when it wicked back up here to 54.86 roughly, okay? So, you know, Terra Luna's doing really well. We can see if we bring out the EMA ribbon as well, we can take a look at how that is trending. Let that load up. If the EMA ribbon fancies loading up, oh, there we go, it was there. Bear with me, guys. So there we go. So you can see the EMA ribbon. We're perfectly above it. The Bitcoin crash obviously made us wick into it slightly. Nothing to be concerned about otherwise. I mean, both these daily candles afterwards are above the EMA ribbon, which is fantastic. And you just want to see us continue to build from strength to strength. You can see that even if we get to just the top of this purple wedge, so if we can build some momentum to the top of this purple wedge, that gets you straight away from 48 to about, you know, I think the wedge will move to about here, $63, past our 1.272 Fibonacci level. But my longer term target for Luna sits at the golden ratio of 76.79, okay? That's my level there for where I expect Luna to be. And that ties in quite nicely with the breakout from the purple pattern, from this purple wedge, if we can break out of this. So if we can continue to trade and then break to the upside of this purple wedge, that ties in perfectly with that Fibonacci level as well. So two great projects. We've got Algorand, you've got Luna. The layer 1 space is still heating up, guys. I said this many months ago when a lot of the other crypto influencers were saying, oh, you know, the hype for layer 1 is finished, you've missed it. No. These layer 1 solutions have only just got started, guys. If you think it's just Ethereum and Ethereum is the be-all and end-all, oh, and Solana now, no, there's going to be many more. That's why I love Phantom, that's why I love Luna, and I love Algorand. I love layer 1 spaces which have good amounts of DeFi and total value locked. And Luna, I think, are the 4th biggest project in terms of DeFi locked. And it's a great project to be holding in your portfolio. If and when some of these projects disappoint to the downside, then and only then will you see me come out in a bearish tonality, right? So if, for example, one of the founding members have made a mistake, if Luna get hacked, if they miss some major milestones, if something's proven wrong in the code, if something like that happens, then you will see me come out and say, guys, there's no conviction in this one. I'm struggling with it. I'm going to have to sell out my position and I'll be open and front with you. But until then, these layer 1 spaces are all hot. They're doing things the right way so far. And you got to trade and invest with the rising tide. And the rising tide lifts all boats. And all these layer 1 solutions are going to be hotly contested right now. It reminds me of early days in tech. People think, oh, it's just going to be, you know, it's just going to be Yahoo or it's just going to be IBM. No, there's always going to be competition. There's always going to be new companies, just like in crypto. There's always going to be new and amazing, great projects coming out, doing really well. And right now, Algorand, Luna doing fantastic. As always, guys, if you appreciate this type of analysis and my blend between technicals and fundamentals, smash up the likes, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.